Hi gang, Denise here. Thanks for joining me. It's Pose of the Week. Our pose today is Gomukhasana, which means cow face pose. Never understood that name, but good posture. So here is the order of progression for this posture. Oftentimes people have restricted hips, and this is one place it really shows up. So if we look at this position from the side, if my pelvis spills back and I'm trying to get into the pose, the knees can't stack and they're kind of open like this, then that I can never turn this position right here into this position right here. Though that A cannot turn into B at any point in this lifetime. So what we need to do is get the sitting bones lifted up. Now you might need a block at this level or maybe a block at this level. What a block is going to do is balance my sitting bones and create some ease through the hips so that my knees can stack. Now maybe there's still going to be a little bit of a gap here, but at least I'm able to balance my pelvis. That's very important. Number one right here. Then I don't want to stress out my knees. So I'm not trying to take my legs way out here. If you have very lax joints at the knees, then maybe you can go there. But if you're newer to the pose, better to tuck them in a little bit more. And to create less gap here, we'll use some active inhibition. These muscles are tight, so I'm going to let them contract. I'll push my knee into my hand. These are resisting each other. And push, 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 push. You do that for 5 to 10 seconds, and then let it relax. You'll find that there is more ease. You might even want to do that more than once, or maybe the whole time you're in that posture at first, because those muscles are not going to stretch for you if they're really, really tight. They're just not going to let go. So once you start to settle into the pose and get your sitting bones balanced and your knees dropping down and your spine nice and tall, then you might decide to add a shoulder opener or a forward fold. But that, of course, is your most important thing. I do like to do a shoulder opener in this posture, just giving some encouragement here, taking my other arm, maybe making a bind. If the bind's not quite there, we can always use a strap. Working the hands towards each other. But again, think about the order of progression. What can I do really well in this pose and stay there and breathe and keep my spine aligned? That's how you get to the next more intense version of that posture. Not by trying to leap ahead and actually sitting in Gomukhasana like this. So let's find, how do I get from A to B in a way that my body will be receptive to? So try that out. Do use a block. It's the best thing for your body, honestly. Respect your body and it will be very, very kind to you in return. Thanks for joining. Bye for now.